I get these girls who I see sometimes who come to me and they've had 3 or 4 miscarriages. They've spent $100,000 on in vitro and they haven't even had a decent lab workup. Right. And so I'm just like sitting there losing my mind thinking, oh my God, like wonder if, something little easy, zinc, magnesium, thyroid. So tell listeners, what are some lab tests that you can check if you've had a miscarriage or infertility? Like what are some things that, should be done?
Absolutely. Before I jump into that, I have to comment on what you just said. There's these women who have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on, or tens of thousands of dollars on IVF, had 3 rounds, failed, have been trying for years, and no one's done some of these basic assessments.
Mm-hmm.
I want everyone listening to understand that when you go to your OB, they're limited in what they can do and how much time they can spend with you. So if you think your OB is there to support your fertility, they're not. They're not trained in fertility. They're trained to help you manage some acute conditions, do a pap smear, help you, if you have acute infections, potentially help you if you have acute infections, and then, deliver babies. That's why when you go to them, they either do some basic small amount of labs or they just say, oh, I'm just going to send you to the IVF clinic. So when I talked about earlier that IVF has become so mainstream that we're hearing about fertility struggles more frequently, part of the ramifications of that is that couples and OBs, for that matter, just go straight to IVF or to the IVF clinic as their first line of treatment when it comes to fertility struggles versus actually trying to find out what's going on. Your IVF doctor, as much as I love them and work with them all the time, and I have nothing against them, so I just want to be clear about that. Okay, I have some good friends who are IVF doctors. Their job is not to figure out why you're not conceiving. When you walk into their office, their job is to help you get pregnant with in vitro fertilization. That is their job.